When the first brand new American F1 team in a decade finally announced its drivers, the whole racing world kind of scratched its head. Everyone was expecting a young American star, right? Instead, they went with two veterans. A lot of people thought, wait, what? But here's the thing. What if this was the plan all along? What if this wasn't a mistake, but was actually a master plan? Okay, so first things first, let's just state the massive news here. In 2026, we are getting a brand new team on the Formula One grid, and it's a huge name, Cadillac. I mean, this is a really big deal. F1 is such an exclusive club, and for the first time in a decade, they're actually letting someone new in. That means an 11th team and two more cars on track. It's huge. But listen, getting onto the grid wasn't some walk in the park. Oh no, it was an absolute two-year battle. They had this whole saga where the FIA, the sports governing body, gave them the thumbs up only for F1's commercial arm to slam the door shut. But they didn't give up. They went back, did a major restructure, and just kept pushing. And finally, they got the green light. This team had to fight tooth and nail just to exist. And then came the announcement that set the internet on fire. Here you have this brand new American team, a totally clean slate, a golden opportunity to maybe, groom the next great American driver. And their choice for who'd be in the cockpit? Well, it kicked off a huge debate. Everybody had an opinion. So who'd they pick? None other than Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Checo Perez. And let's be crystal clear, these guys aren't just some old hands. They are proven, race-winning drivers. We're talking about two of the most seasoned pros on the entire grid. Between them, you're looking at 16 wins, more than 100 podiums, and they've both raced for the absolute top dogs, Mercedes and Red Bull. This is some serious experience. So naturally, this led to one very, very obvious question, the one on everyone's mind. You've got an American team backed by an iconic American brand trying to win over a massive American fan base, so where's the American driver? I mean, hello? You've got guys like IndyCar superstar Colton Herta just sitting right there, seemingly ready to go. And it wasn't just the fans thinking this. The media jumped all over it. You see quotes like this one from Olivia Hicks at The Drive, calling it a lost opportunity. And yeah, on the surface, that's exactly what it looked like, right? It felt like they were just grabbing established names for some quick publicity, instead of thinking about the long game. But was that what was really going on? Well, here's where we need to shift our perspective. Because if you look at it from inside the Cadillac camp, this wasn't a missed opportunity in the slightest. No, this was a calculated risk, a super strategic move designed to do one thing, build a rock-solid foundation for the future. And just how much experience are we talking about? Try this number on for size. Over 500. 500 combined Grand Prix starts between the two of them. Just think about that. If you're a brand new team building a car literally from a blank sheet of paper, that kind of knowledge, well, you just can't put a price on it. It makes a ton of sense when you break it down. They're starting in 2026, which is a year with huge regulation changes. You absolutely need drivers who can give you pinpoint accurate feedback. Is the car slow because of a rookie error or a fundamental design flaw? A veteran knows the difference. Not to mention, these guys bring huge, established global fan bases. But maybe the most crucial thing is, they know what it takes to build a competitive team because they've been in them. Okay, and here is the big twist in the story. Because picking Bottas and Perez wasn't the final move. It was just the first move. See, behind the scenes, Cadillac was already putting a much bigger plan into motion. We're calling it the Colton Herta doctrine, and it's a super detailed long-term strategy with one single goal: get America's best young driver into one of their F1 cars. So why couldn't they just sign Herta from the get-go? Well, it all comes down to this one kind of complicated thing, the FIA super license. Think of it like a driver's license for F1. You have to earn 40 points in other racing series to even qualify. And the big hang-up has always been that success in IndyCar just didn't give them enough points to clear that 40-point hurdle. So Cadillac basically engineered a solution. The math is actually pretty straightforward. Herta's close, but not quite there. The primary path is to move him over to Formula 2 in Europe, the direct feeder series to F1. A decent season there, even just a top 8 finish, gets him the points he needs. On top of that, they can get him bonus points just by having him run in official F1 practice sessions. Suddenly, the path isn't just possible, it's totally clear. And this isn't some what-if scenario, it's a real, formal program that's already happening.
Herta has made the massive decision to leave IndyCar to become Cadillac's official test driver. The plan is for him to compete in F2, get actual seat time in the 2026 F1 car, and basically be groomed as the prime candidate to take over one of those race seats in 2027 or 2028. It's perfect timing.
But wait, there's more. Because this whole thing is bigger than just one driver. The Herta plan, as smart as it is just one piece of a much larger puzzle. What Cadillac and General Motors are doing here, they're not just building a Formula One team. They are building an American F1 industrial complex.
And when I say complex, I mean it. Just look at the scale of this operation. You've got the global headquarters in Indiana. Then you've got the race team operations, right in the heart of F1 country, in Silverstone in the UK. The power units are being developed in Charlotte, North Carolina. And they're tapping into the insane R&D power of the GM Technical Center in Michigan. This is a massive, serious, long-term investment. Their technical roadmap is just as clever. For the first few years, they're going to play it smart and use proven Ferrari power units. Why? Because that lets them focus all their energy on building the best possible car and getting their race operations dialed in. Then, once that foundation is set, boom! In 2029, they'll make the leap to a full works team, rolling out their very own in-house GM power unit. That's the real mark of a top contender. So when you step back and look at the whole shebang, the picture becomes crystal clear. You've got the veterans, Bottas and Perez as the rock-solid foundation. You've got Colton Herta as the designated heir apparent. They've even got an experienced reserve driver in Zhou Guanyu, and they're building a full driver academy to find the next Colton Herta and support female talent. This is a sustainable pipeline. So yeah, what at first glance looked like a lost opportunity now looks like something else entirely. It's a meticulously crafted long-term master plan. They are blending veteran experience with a clear path for homegrown talent, all powered by the full force of American industry. It really leaves you with just one big question, right? Are we witnessing the blueprint for America's first true Formula One superpower?